Today's episode brought to you by Sloppo, the breakfast substance that will start your day the right way. By consuming something that makes our company money. Start your day with a big bowl of Sloppo, and everything that happens to you for the rest of the day will be better.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. See, told you. Hey, come on in. Welcome to the Library at Horror Hotel, monster fans. Time for another creepy cheapie where we look for a good monster mask. And you know, one of the most popular themes among monsters and masks is, of course, werewolves, werewolf and or wolfman, right? Untrustworthy candle. Are you still lit? Yeah, a little bit. You're gonna go out, aren't you? I can just tell. He's gonna go out, and I'm gonna have to chase after you, just like when the refrigerator started running and I had to go and where were we? Today's mask is kind of sort of a distant variation on that theme. Not every wear something has to be a wolf. There could be other animals. What's one of the most unpleasant animals you can think of? Fill in the punchline of your choice right there. But I'm thinking, that's right, rats. And of all the rats, the worst kind is, of course, the mangy rat. The mangy rat. Now, the mangy rat is one of the 2026 masks. No, what do you mean, where are the other 2025? No, that wasn't a quantity, that was a year of release. It was one of the you were part of the 2026 lineup. No, not a lineup of 2026 masks. Look at the camera. Hush, mangy rat. The mangy rat came out in the year, oh my, I forget now. Anyway, what a cool thing he is. The mangy rat from Ghoulish Productions is not the first mask to use the rat person theme. There have been several movies, including one with Sandra Locke that was lousy, and an Italian kind of knockoff of that one, and it was lousy too. The best were-rat movie that I've seen, which is kind of hard to watch because it's so devastatingly sad and depressing, is one called Mulberry Street. Did you like that movie? Yeah. What, you like another one? What? Rat's Night of Terror, directed by Bruno Mattei. He likes that one. Why do you like that one? Oh, the end. You like the way it ends. Okay. It's another one for you guys to think about. Anyway, look at this creepy thing. Sort of a were-rat. Sort of a big humanoid rat. And as I was beginning to intimate earlier when I was so radishly interrupted, this kind of thing has been done before in the world of masks. There was a really good one from Death Studios. There was a really good one from Twisted Toy Box. And there have been a couple of variations on the Ratman theme from our friends at Zagoni. I think the 2026 Ghoulish Productions Mangy Rat is one of the best, though. It's got those big black eyes, and it's got the little eye cuts right above there. I don't know if you can see that. They're kind of in the, well, in the tear ducts is where they are. And if I was going to wear this for a long time, like, oh, you know, at a haunted hayride or something like that, where I was going to scare people as the mangy rat, I might cut those out a little bigger because they're kind of small. But I love those shiny black eyes. And let me tell you the cleverest thing they have done here. More people should do this. They painted the back of him black, right? There's not much hair on here because they didn't have to, and they didn't want to because they wanted him to look mangy. And like his hair is thin and skimpy and falling out, right? So they painted it black and then laid just a little bit in little thin spriggles on there. Look how nicely that comes together. And that's not any airbrushing by me or anything. This is right out of the bag. How cool is that? I think it's great. You're welcome. Because it really works. It goes from this flesh tone, which is kind of a tan, brownish tan color, kind of a dull flesh color, back into the dark very well. And the hair that they stick on there, yeah, it really works with it. You follow me? Well, stop following me. I'll have you arrested. Anyway, the mangy rat is about, how much are you? About 60 bucks? Give or take? Okay, about 60 bucks, give or take. And mangy rats are the worst kind. They are. They're like the most unpleasant animals to have in your house. They will raid your refrigerator in the middle of the night. Not just the cheese. They'll take whatever you got in there that's good. And you can't trust them with your car keys. These guys, no. You can't give them a duplicate key to your apartment or anything like that. I don't even trust him around this potentially dangerous candle. that I have here. You can't trust mangy rats. Cannot trust the mangy rats one bit. Why don't you shape up your act, mangy rat? Come on. You want to end up dead in a ditch somewhere with a mind full of chemicals like some cheese-eating high school boy? I thought not. Oh, another nice thing they've done with the mangy rat is that they've used the same basic substance as the universal annoyances. You know those, right? That have the little square on one end and the little bar on the other, and their little thin plastic annoyances that hold tags onto products. They've used basically that same substance as whiskers, so he can have just a few sparse little ugly mangy whiskers going this way and that kind of randomly, and it adds depth, and it very subtly adds realism because you don't notice it right away, because you notice the big black eyes and the nasty teeth before you notice anything like the subtle stuff like the hair and the whiskers. Look at those cool whiskers. Aren't those cool? So I think they did a nice job with that. I think every haunted house or haunted hayride or whatever would benefit from the presence of a mangy rat despite his bad behavior. So see what you think, and if you decide to do anything crazy with him, like make him really hairy or something, you could do that. Send me a picture if you do. Although I think this way works just great. I think this way works just fine. And another thing they have done is styled the bottom so that if you wanted to, you could, rather than wearing it, you could use it the second year as a severed head of a mangy rat. You see? Because that could be construed as a cut-off head, or it could be construed of the worst case of eczema in rat history. But there he is, the mangy rat, $60. And how much time do we have left?